Hello families, hello my sweet littles, how are you doing today? I hope you're doing well. I have a special book that I wanted to share with you today. Thank you for coming to join me for story time. It is called A Color of His Own, and this story is written and illustrated by Leo Lionizing. And I know that you loved this book when we were in the classroom, and I also know that you've loved many of the books that Leo Lionizing has written and illustrated or created the art for, and I can't wait to share this one with all of you today. But first, let me share with you a book that I absolutely love and adore, something that maybe when you're older, you'll get a chance to read as well. It's called How Yoga Works. And this book, as you can see, is very well loved. And when I took my yoga certification, teacher certification from the Benicia Yoga House, or Yoga House Co. is what they're called now, excuse me, by our lovely Miss Tiana, Bo's mommy. I took a course from them, and I was instructed to read this as a part of my coursework for that class. And that class and the classes that we took and reading this book has truly changed my life. So this is my public service announcement for all of our adults out there. I would strongly recommend getting this book and reading through it. The title suggests that we're thinking of yoga in a specific way as just the actions and the movements. However, yoga is much more than that. And during this time, I think that this book, as well as probably many others having to do with your peace inside yourself and how to create beauty in the world around you, is something that we should all be practicing. And I highly recommend this book, my littles. And if any of the adults are watching, I would love for everyone to read this book. So yes, it changed my world. It definitely did. So I love it. And you can see inside, my little ones, that I have underlined things and written notes on the side of it. And sometimes with textbooks or books that you own that are all yours, that are nobody else's, that you want to reference or go back and look at and say, I really liked that, and I'm going to study that more. Sometimes it might be okay to write a little note to yourself or underline the words so that you have a memory of, oh, that's the page that I really, really liked. So throughout this book, I have actually done that quite a bit, and I read it all the time. It's sort of like something I keep right next to my bed, and whenever I need to look at something to try to calm my mind or to recognize within myself the power that I have to be able to do the things that I do every day, I go to this book and I read it. So if you have a book that's like that for you, if you have a book that you love very much, keep it near your bed or keep it in a place that you can get to right away. And then you can always look back on it and it will give you comfort and joy. But just as a note, let's not just scribble in books, okay? This is when you want to learn something, or when you want to look something up, or that you want to remember it because that was something that really made your heart warm and soft and fuzzy, and it gave you a good feeling, or something that you want to learn more about. We're not just scribbling in books, right? Okay. All right, let's put on our lavender and light our candle. So here is my lavender. London. why putting things back in the right spot, or the spot that you have created for it, is very important, because sometimes when you misplace things, it's because it wasn't in the spot that it should have been. So having a spot for everything, having a place that you can remember where things are, is very helpful. I hope that our little candle stays lit. I'm going to put it right over here so you can see it, hopefully. Okay. Well, we're going to get started now, okay? Leo Leone, his work, a color of his own. What a cute little rainbow chameleon. Now, let's take a look at Leo Leone's artwork. How do you think he created these chameleons? What does it look like to you? Parrots are green. Goldfish are red. Parrots are green. Goldfish are red. Some of them maybe. Elephants are gray. Pigs are pink. All animals have a color of their own. Except for chameleons. There he is, he's yellow. There he is, he's green. There he is, he's blue. They are... they change color wherever they go. There he's blue, there he's purple. On lemons, they are yellow. In the heather, they are purple. And heather is a type of flower or a plant. And on a tiger, they are striped like tigers. Here he is on the tiger, you can see him. That'd be pretty silly to see a chameleon sitting on a tiger. One day, a chameleon who was sitting on a tiger's tail said to himself, if I remain on a leaf forever, I shall be green forever. And so I too will have a color of my own. So there he is. And he's thinking, leaves are always green. I'm going to be on a leaf. With this thought, he cheerfully climbed onto the greenest leaf. There he is. And he's happy. But in autumn, the leaf turned yellow. And so did the chameleon. Later, the leaf turned red, and the chameleon, too, turned red. And then the winter winds blew the leaf from the branch, and with it, the chameleon. Oh no, he's falling. The chameleon was black in the long winter night. Look how beautiful. But when spring came, he walked out into the grass, and there he met another chameleon. He told his sad story. Won't we ever have a color of our own? He asked. I'm afraid not, said the other chameleon, who was older and wiser. But he added, why don't we stay together? We will still change color wherever we go, but you and I will always be alike. And so they remained side by side They were green together. And purple. And yellow. And red with white polka dots. And they lived happily ever after. Bum, bum. What a cute little chameleon. I hope that you enjoyed this book. I look forward to seeing you soon. Make sure you come to join us for our Zoom on Friday. We're going to be doing our end of the year celebration. I love all of you. Have a good day. Mwah.